This is the story of how my kids learned their favorite catchphrase. It started on a normal day. My children and I were at Walt Disney World. I was with my daughter Ashley, who was 15 at the time, and my son Noah, who was 7. We were there to ride one of Noah's favorite rides, Goofy's Barnstormer. For those that aren't familiar with this ride, it is a kid-friendly outside roller coaster, a really simple ride, or so I thought. We waited in line like we normally do. We began to board, and my daughter and my son decided to ride together, so they were in the first row, and I was seated directly behind them. Now, these cars are made to look like small propeller planes, so Ashley and Noah had a covering over their seats, and I did not. The ride takes off when we begin our ascent. Everything is good. The kids are getting along. They're smiling, laughing. Everything is great. We get to the top, and as we start to make our descent, that's when I see it. A bird. This bird was perched on a sign that's part of the set for this particular ride. All I can tell you about this bird was it was black. I'm not sure if it was a crow or what. I'm not really familiar with bird species. So we begin to turn and make our descent, and that's when the bird decides to leave its perch. And as it flies over me, that's when I feel it. But I don't see it at first. I feel it first. Something warm on my leg. That's weird, is the look that's on my face. I look down, and there it is. Bird poop. I'm at Disney, so I know I can't exactly scream, and I can't exactly swear, which is what I want so badly to do in this moment. Ew, gross is what I semi-shout out instead. Luckily, this ride is short, and so as we finish within the next 30 seconds or so of this event happening, I quickly rush the kids and myself off the ride and down the exit. Once we exit, I pull them off to the side, and I begin to feverishly run through our backpack looking for something to get this off of me. This is where the catchphrase started. Only now did my daughter notice what was on my leg. She excitedly exclaims, "Noah, Mom, look, Mom pooped on her pants." Noah looks over at me and begins to chant, "Mom pooped in her pants, Mom pooped in her pants." And now, 2 years later, they still say this every single time we get on a ride together. And that is the story of how my kids found their catchphrase, "Mom pooped in her pants."